What's going on, guys? ¿Cómo están, boys? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. And today, what the f***? Like, first of all, I know I'm gonna talk about the game. 4-4, an amazing game. I was so hyped. I was so excited. I shouted like I never done before. But then I get this copyright strike, this nonsense copyright strike. It's the second time it has happened on the channel. You know, guys, I upload nothing but just like my face and nothing more. It's just my face for freaking 25 minutes. And La Liga, the media pro, the people that own the rights to the matches, come here and ban my video and doesn't allow me to live stream anymore just because they believe that I'm putting the match. They don't even take the time to see the freaking video. The freaking video wasn't even live. It was just preparing to be live. Like, what the fuck? It's just like me scheduling the video to work. And I'm not mad at them, because it's just a mistake that happens because of algorithm. But they should fix it right now. YouTube is really so freaking... Oh my god. I'm mad. Like, I want to get this out of my head, and hopefully I'm gonna do a good entertaining video, guys. But if I can ask you one thing, please, one thing. Go to Facebook, go to Twitter, and tweet at them with this message that I'm gonna put in the description down below. Please, in the description down below, I'm gonna leave you a message, and please tweet that, send it to Facebook, to their pages. I'm also gonna link it in the description, everything. Please do it, guys, because it's honestly so annoying, and I won't be able to do now reactions for the Champions League anymore. I won't be able to talk about our match against Atletico. I won't be able to do all of that things just because a simple mistake, and everything that I do now just crumbles. And it's honestly so pissing. It's so annoying. It's so frustrating. And I'm so excited. I come here. I just want, oh my god. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Please, guys, if there's one thing I can ask you, do that, because I can have enough power to do it. They won't listen to me. If you join, I don't know, perhaps we're gonna have more people that can help us in this matter. But please, guys, if you can, go in the description, use the message that I sent or something, and send them to them so they can see that we are nothing but a humble channel. We don't do anything that's copyright or illegal. We just grab my face, my room, my shitty room, and we do a video. And that's it. I'm not putting anything illegal in this type of reactions. So annoying. But well, let's start to talk about the game. Hopefully as I start talking, I'll get a little bit more into it, you know? I'll get a little bit more motivated. That certainly would do it. A little bit more motivated to talk about Villarreal 4, Barcelona 4. So the game started off like always, you know, Barcelona getting into it a little bit slower than usual. You know, that's how it is this season. And the other team just with the entire foot on the pedal. Villarreal went all out from the get-go. They wanted to get an early goal. As soon as Barcelona break them down in one single play, we pass it over to Malcolm. And then Malcolm just does what he did. Oh my god, Malcolm is playing outstandingly. The confidence that you see in Malcolm is wonderful. Then he crosses inside, finds Felipe Coutinho, and Felipe Coutinho does an easy tap into the back of the net, and we see Barcelona first goal. This was honestly a good way to start this game, and this is what Barcelona should be doing every single time they step on the pitch. If they're not playing to their best of their abilities, try to find those spaces and have to be clinical with it, because if you're not clinical, then you can lament yourself later on. And Barcelona, even though they took their chances in this game, I gotta say honestly, Barcelona took their chances in this game, and I'll explain later on why I believe Villarreal overcome us in the middle of the game. You know, between the second goal and their fourth goal. I'll talk about how I think that happened. But for the time being, Barcelona were doing great. We move onwards into the second goal, where we saw a very quick repetition. I actually didn't see how it happened. I was taking a look at my phone, doing like a quick thing, you know, where you like turn on the notification or put on an alarm for the next day. I don't know, I was doing something really quick. Then I come back and I just see goal from Malcolm, and I was like thinking in my head all of this time, after the assist from Malcolm, this is going to be his day. And sure, I thought it, and it happened. Malcolm scored a header goal, which is surprising for him nonetheless. And it went to the back of the net, good celebration, and you could just see the chemistry, the Brazilian connection between Malcolm and Felipe Coutinho. For me, at this moment, Barcelona should have just completely continued with this sense and just tried to score more goals. And now I'm going to talk about a actually kind of philosophy that I have with how games can be won or lost. And I hopefully would like to, you know, in the future, write a book about this, as many theories do, you know, when you study in school or something like that. I believe that games can be won or lost because of three things. First, I think a game can be lost or won due to the manager. You know, based if the manager gets a better tactical reading of the opposition. If he does it like that, you can win. You can also be better by winning footballistically just by having a good collective and playing wonderful football that day or having individual skill. And then it can be won by effort, can be won by spirit, and can be won by heart. And you may be asking, what? Yeah, I believe that that's how a game can be won. Real Madrid basically has won like that for the entire kind of like 3 Champions Leagues. Last 3 Champions League, they have won by that. An individual skill as well. You take a look at Villarreal today. They were overcoming us by that. They came back into the game because of that, because of spirit, because of heart, and because of effort. And it may sound stupid, but in reality, that gives you the ability to just run an extra mile, to go a little bit harder on the tackle, not get tired as easily. Just the adrenaline flowing through your body makes you a little bit more like energized. Like it makes you an extra buffed version of your own self. And that is what we saw from Villarreal today in that sense. Samuel Chukwueze played like an absolute beast. Like I'm telling you, Villarreal, I have nothing to blame Barcelona. I guess we're going to talk about that later. But if you ask me really, why is our fault? What the Barcelona did that they lose this game? Barcelona didn't lose this game. For me, Villarreal won it. Like Villarreal actually should have won this game. And although we did very good praises to get back into the game, what Villarreal were doing in that spell between their first goal and the fourth goal, that gap was outstanding. There was a moment, there was a chance from Carl Toko Ekambi that was coming through the right, like around, it was I think after the fourth goal already happened, and he was coming through the right hand flank and almost curled it. He lost his footing and the support on his foot, and then he just like fell, you know, he slipped, and that's why it went directly into Ter Stegen. But that play was like absolutely Barcelona, Ajax, Manchester City at their best. Boom, one pass, Santi Cazorla, back to Vicente Iborra with a back heel into Samu, and then Samu into Carl Toko Ekambi, yes. Wonderful, wonderful play. I cannot believe that Villarreal were playing that good. Honestly, they were playing really, really good. And their first goal, man, like, it's just wonderful. It's pace from Samuel Chukwueze, it's individual skill. He gets a shot off the post, unlucky, and then he gets a shot, and then it's 2-1 for us still. Then we saw the second goal from Carl Toko Ekambi, and that was another amazing finish. Like, the way he also managed to get the ball and get past Lenglet, which, in all honesty, today, that is one thing we're going to mention, the 2 center backs, Umtiti and Lenglet. Carl Toko Ekambi just put on a very good finish. And Ter Stegen could also take a little bit of blame, but I honestly do not agree with that. Some people may suggest it, but if Ter Stegen goes, you know, closer to his post, then Samu Chukwueze is going to be completely open in behind. So he was positioned right. It's the only thing that happened was that you are not meant to squeeze it through there. You are not meant to do that. Like it's almost impossible to do it. And he did it. Carl Toko Ekambi did it in this game. The third goal, if I'm not wrong, was the goal from... Who was the third goal from? Was from Iborra. It was a very good pass from... Was it Morales? I don't remember the name. Like, I do not remember the name of the number 28. The other center midfielder alongside... Who was it? Alongside Iborra. I do not remember his name, but he also did put a very good game. A youngster. I know he was 20 years old. He's a youth Spanish international, according to what the commentator was saying. But after that, I don't know too much about him. But he put a very good pass, also a very good link-up play from Villarreal to open up for Vicente Iborra, and he was always going to be on side. And then he squeezed it once again into between Lenglet and Ter Stegen. And bam, 3-2 for Villarreal. And at that moment, I was like, how are Barcelona going to get through this? Honestly, I had no idea. I was thinking that Barcelona could come back, but I don't know what could have happened. I started to think a little bit more, and I believe that after the second goal came from Villarreal, probably Carles Aleñá should have entered the field, because at that moment, the game breaks. And when a game breaks, anything can happen. A game breaks and tactics are thrown out the window. And at that moment, you need people that can run more. You need people that can cover up space more. You need people that can... I don't know, you need people that can run a lot. You need people with stamina. You need someone that can be able to get the ball, do something with it and just get to the next stage. Advance a little bit more in the midfield. Do that. That's what we needed in this game. And Carlos Aleñá bring that, I believe, and he should have been substituted earlier. Someone like Arthur brings that, but he had already played like, what, 60 minutes until there. So someone like Carlos Aleñá, a little more fresh, could have been introduced earlier. I believe that Busquets was fine staying at the moment, but Valverde did really well by taking out Busquets and not taking on someone like Vidal. Because with Busquets and Rakitic, they both would be operating in a very similar role in the last few minutes where we needed to get a comeback, when we needed to get goals, when Villarreal were basically like 6 people in defense. We needed someone else to just be able to read between the lines, just to put some little passes. We needed someone like that. So Carlos Aleñá there and Arturo Vidal that cover up the space, run a little bit more. It was a perfect substitution. But then came the catalyst, I believe, that brought Barcelona back into the game. And it was something that it wasn't up to us. It was up to Alvaro. And Alvaro, red card or foul on Luis Suarez, second yellow, red card, then he left. And that gave us a little more of an extra chance, you know? Villarreal could have been sensing that Barcelona were going to catch them. But now that Alvaro got the red card, it became a reality. And Barcelona knew how to take advantage of that. And everyone started to play a little bit faster for Barcelona, making quicker passes, trying to find more people, trying to find overlapping runs, doing all of that. Barcelona at that moment starting to peak, closer to the state mentally that Villarreal was. And that for me was the key to getting back into this game. Of course, we saw then the foul on Lionel Messi. And Lionel Messi, then... Lionel Messi, like he does. I swear to God, I was like, I didn't even want to see the goal. I was like this, and I was hoping that Messi would score, and I was just waiting for the commentary to whatever, if they score or he missed. And there was something that told me that it was going to be scored. That's why I do this. Because normally I don't really care, you know. I was just, normally I watch it like this. But this free kick, I was like, I don't even want to watch. And Messi scored. Like, I don't even care what you think. Messi is the best in the world in the history. Simple as that. Messi turned up in the important moments. Messi no se prende en los momentos importantes. ¿Cómo que no? Messi acaba de hacerlo ahorita. Messi just bring Barcelona back into this game with the curler into the top left corner, and the whole Villarreal squad was like, fuck it, we're gonna lose this game now, right? And with only 3 minutes to go, guys, Barcelona, amazing character, got back into it. The corner was, I had it here, you know, I had my balls all the way up here. This corner was outstanding. Messi to Luis Suarez. No, not Luis Suarez, to the box, bounce off, Luis Suarez, boom. I don't know if it was on the volley or at the el ras del piso, you know, just smoothly on the ground. But the shot from him to get us into the game, I shouted. The last time I probably like really shouted for Barcelona was like, oof. But not like shouted, not like yes. I mean like properly shouted and started like dancing or whatever. I don't know why this game got me so involved into it, but it was an amazing football because not only our opponent was giving them their all, but Barcelona were not generally apparently bad. It was like a really good clash of two good teams, just pure football. That's what it's all about, and that's why I love this sport. And that's why I need to freaking La Liga Media Pro to take down the copyright strike, but because if not, I'm not going to be able to do reactions more. But yes, Buga, you can talk about all positive about Villarreal and Barcelona and how the game went. And yes, I agree. But there are also going to be improvements, right? And yeah, there are also going to be improvements. Samuel Umtiti today, he wasn't good. He like, I cannot even say decent. Umtiti today, not good at all. You could say it was because he was playing the right-hand side of the defense. Yes, you could say that. Honestly, I would like to see him play in the left back. Of course, not left back, in the left-hand side of the center backs, yes, I would do. But he needs to do better than this. Like, the passing was horribly off. The reading, the marking was so bad. And it just doesn't really help, really, that he performs like this to the Barcelona board, which, in all honesty, what they have right now to evidence Umtiti is these performances. I love Umtiti, and I still think that he's a much better defender at a peak than what Lenglet could ever be right now. So I don't know what we're gonna do with situation. I honestly raise my hand up and I don't know what we're gonna do, Because if Umtiti came today and put an amazing performance, the board were going to be like, okay, we can definitely not sell Umtiti, but I don't know. What do you think? Of course, the board are going to be starting to like, you see the injury, perhaps not the best, blah, blah, blah. Like, those things can happen, and I don't really want to see that because Umtiti is an outstanding player, but he needs to get his groove on. And unfortunately, even now that we don't have too many chances, whenever we have the opportunity, he should play. Against Real Sociedad is the next time I would like to see Umtiti play, because against Atletico Madrid, Piqué Lenglet. Against United, Piqué Lenglet. Against Real Sociedad, Umtiti. That's simple as that. Umtiti has to play that game, has to get all of the opportunities when we are going to rotate. It's simple as that. He needs to get back into his rhythm because today he was awful. And one more player which I want to really signal out is Sergi Roberto. Because even though he was decent, he was not like Umtiti that was bad. Sergi Roberto, in my eyes, was decent. But we just didn't see as much of a constant attacking prowess and threat and presence that he normally have. And defensively, he was also not as good. But I believe that when he faces fast players like this, like Samu Chukwueze, like Toko Ekambi, like someone like Alfonso Pedraza, just really irritating him through the left flank, makes him a little bit unaware of his surroundings, because naturally he has not been developed to play in this way. And even though it's already, 3 years he has been a right back? Yeah, it has been 3 years, but some old habits never die, right? Nelson Semedo in this game, I believe, could have been a little bit better. But similar to what Valverde did, I also thought that he needed a little bit of rest, especially if Semedo is going to be our main starting right back for the next games to come. Against Atletico Madrid, I would still play Sergio Roberto, but against Manchester United, Semedo has to be there, because Semedo just gives us so much more reliance, a little more of, I don't know how to say, like backup when it comes to just fast players really looking up for spaces in our defense. We are so leaky at the back that we need the pace to make up for it. And Jordi Alba, great for the left wing. Sergio Roberto is not fast, of course. We need someone like Semedo there. So that's one more thing that I wanted to mention. And now before I wrap up this video, which honestly I was going to do like right now, there's something which I want to mention, which is really, really important for when we head further into this season and possibly the season after that. Coutinho today played very good. Very good in my eyes. He played very, very good. Why did he play good as a left winger? When I obviously said that as a left winger he sucks, and most of us agree that he sucks as a left winger, is because Messi was not there. Messi normally tends to occupy the space in the middle. You know, he tends to go from the middle to the wide, then back. Kind of like in this hybrid between an attacking midfielder and forward. That's what Messi does. Coutinho, in that role, can be very good as well. But when you have Messi and Coutinho doing that, there's no one making the runs. There's no one stretching out the defense. And you just get like this nexus of like players like choking in the middle, you know, in the middle, in the central area of the field. And now that we had Coutinho and Malcolm, it was much more balanced. And Coutinho had the space that he needed to go either wide, go centrally, go even to the other flank. He could have all the space that he needed just to do what he does, like dribble, cut inside, whatever he wants to do. It's simple as that. Coutinho, we finally saw a shot of Coutinho. We saw the shot of Coutinho, you know, the one he like cuts into his right and tries to curl it around. What's the last time we've seen that? What's the last time we've seen that? It's been like a month, 2 months probably since we've seen that like signature shot from Coutinho. And today we saw it. Like, it's just confidence and stuff like that brings into it. So when we go further into the season, Valverde has to really nail it down. Barcelona cannot play with two attacking midfielders, you know, they cannot play like that. We have to play with one of them, either Coutinho and Messi, and then with a winger, you know, someone with a lot of pace that can just stretch out the defense like Malcolm or Dembele. So combinations have to be Coutinho, Malcolm, Coutinho, Dembele, or Dembele, Messi, Dembele, Coutinho, like that. It cannot be Messi and Coutinho, or it cannot be Dembele and Malcolm. That way of having an advanced midfielder with a winger works very, very good. And that is something that we must continue in this game. And even though some of you may be like skeptical to take too much out of it, Barcelona played really good those very first, 30, 40 minutes. And then Villarreal just got a boost. But that's because they were in this situation. Villarreal needed a result. So I don't really take too much into it, because I can stand up, stretch my hand and say to Villarreal, amazing game. GG, good game. That's what I saw today. GG, good game. So hopefully guys you have enjoyed this video. Please remember to drop us a like, leave us a subscribe if you did. I'm sorry that probably is not the best because I got stuff planned that I wanted to do, and of course I cannot answer your questions because of the copyright strike. And plus I'm a little bit like all over. I'm, you know, my mind is just all over the place. I had everything that I wanted to say, and then I realized like, oh, your video got taken down, which is absolutely nonsense. You know guys that in my reactions I don't upload the match. I don't show images of the match. I don't like put the reactions of the player going like, yeah, in the, no, I don't do anything of that. It's just my face and my room, nothing more. So if you really like this channel, and honestly it can help me a lot, because I will still do videos for you guys. I'll still do videos, but it takes so much time, and I'm gonna have to sleep like really late, like at 3 a.m, stuff like that, doing videos for you guys, which is not the point because I have other duties that I have to take, like university and stuff like that. So I can still make the reaction videos, but if that happens, I will not be able to make your updates on the league, your updates on this, my top 10 Barca moments and videos like that. So if you really care about this channel, please, I don't know what else to do. Honestly, I don't know what to do. Go in the description down below. I'm gonna write a message, or if you want, you can write a message on your own and send it to that Twitter of Liga Media Pro. Send it to the Facebook. I don't know. May find something else. Really, we gotta get them to see this, because it's so annoying. They know it's an error. Like if the guy that manages this, he can just go into my other videos and see, oh yeah, he's right, it's just his face, and the last 2 videos that they have been taken down has been because of it. So he can see like, yeah, he doesn't show anything, like fine, and they remove it. But we need to get them to see it. You know how these corporations work. You just need to get them to see it. And right now at our status, at 6.3 thousand subscribers, they're not gonna pay us attention. They're only gonna pay us attention if we actually talk to them. We actually look for them. So let's do that. Please, if you care about this channel, I don't know what else to ask. Please contact the Media Pro Facebook, Twitter, that I'm gonna link in the description down below. Please, I beg you. Copy the message I'm gonna write there, or do your own. But tell them that they need to take out the copyright notice out of my channel, because I will not be able to do anything. Like, I won't be able to do reactions on the Champions League. Imagine if we get to the final, I won't be able to do a reaction. I won't. Simple as that. I won't. And I'm traveling to Barcelona to watch the Manchester United game. And I was hoping to do a live stream after that, you know, with some fans or stuff like that. And I won't be able to do that as well. So it's like, I don't know. Everything I have planned for the rest of the year is gone, just because of a stupid mistake. And I don't know. So once again, please, if you can do that, if you can spare a little of your time, it will really help us out. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Ciao. Spoiler alert. Probably tomorrow I'm going to do another video talking about this game more specifically, what happened, like more with examples, with analysis, more in depth. Because today I believe that my video wasn't the best. And I believe that I forgot to mention some things as well. I need to get into them a little bit better. And I'm sorry once again that I believe this quality of the video was not good enough. Oh my god. And spoiler alert, guys. Tomorrow I'm going to make another video probably about Villarreal. If it's not tomorrow, it's the day after that. And I'm going to analyze a little more in depth of what happened in this game. Because I believe that the quality that I made in this video was not good enough. And as much as I hate the thing of the copyright and all of that, I still need to give you guys a good analysis and good in-depth, like, just discussion of this game. So I'm gonna do that as soon as I can. I'm just gonna rest from now on, like today until tomorrow, probably in the morning. Take my hand off this, take my head out of this like situation, and then give you guys a video. Hopefully they can hear us. Hopefully Media Pro or whatever person or entity behind it, they can take a look at this and see it's a mistake. Yeah, hopefully. Ciao.